Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Or as we like to call it over here, Happy Friday. I'm so excited for the weekend. It's here.
It's the weekend. Hey,
it's the weekend.
Hey,
It's the weekend.
Hey,
It's the weekend.
Hey, it's the weekend.
Hey.
Weekend.
Hey.
Weekend.
Hey.
Weekend.
Okay.
Hey. Weekend.
Hey.
A weekend.
Hey.
A weekend.
Hey.
A weekend.
Woo.
Let's get started with the show. Get started with the show.
Yes.
Get started with the show.
Mm-hmm.
Get started with the show. Yeah, we love Fridays here.
We sure do. We sure do. Yes. Welcome to Da'Maya Damian. The holiday spirit is thick, the cocoa is hot, and the decorations are up. Oh, I'm craving me some hot cocoa right now.
Good. We had some in our mugs.
But I got water, which that's fine. I mean, water is good for y'all, just so you know, Damien.
But I don't have water here.
Well, you need to have some water. You know that.
I don't drink here, so you know this, and everybody knows this.
It's just a shame. It's a shame.
No, it's not just a shame because this is so cool.
Whatever.
But yeah, so yes, happy Friday to you guys again. And listen, the holidays bring joy, love, peace, and also a little mess. Don't you agree? Yes, and also a little tension, a little side eye, because you guys know I'll be doing that onto the show here with Da'Maya here. At the family gatherings, and we're getting into all of that today. So are you ready for it?
Yes.
Because I probably am going to be giving you some side eyes.
I don't know what for, but
well, we're going to see with our segments because usually I know what we're going to do, but today I have no idea. So it's a surprise to me today.
Correct.
So I probably am going to be giving her the side eye. Stop staring at me. We got an hour show, Da'Maya.
Anyways, you guys, let's kick it off with this, which comes from actually one of our beautiful people. This person says, my partner and his family are very accustomed to going all out for Christmas gifts. Everyone has a list and everyone expects to get most things on their list. I don't do this. I neither want multiple gifts, nor do I want to buy multiple gifts. Does this make me a Grinch? So, Damien, do you think that she should hold firm and actually just be like, I'm opting out, I'm not giving gifts?
Well, I mean, if that's what you want to do this year, okay. I mean, yeah, this is just with me. This is just with me. And I'm not trying to get into, religious onto the show. But I mean, well, first I'm going to say this, it just quite depends on the person you are. If you feel like this year is not your year, you're not into the holiday spirit, you don't want to give out no gifts to anybody, okay, that's your choice. I mean, it's not required during Christmas time to give people, gifts, because with me, there's been some years.
Well, you haven't, received. Well, I mean, not received. Give gifts.
People, and that was my choice. That's my choice. And I don't need for people over here to be bad. Like, oh my gosh, your sister, your mom throwing this or that. How come you couldn't do nothing? Well, I chose not to. And for that's my business. I don't need to explain why I'm not giving out gifts. There's always next year if I'm still here and you're still here, because I believe, we're learning it. Jesus is the reason for a season.
Amen.
And I believe, Christmas is not about gifts.
It's not. See, that right there. See, I would now be growing up. I do not like that at all. Like, Christmas is not about gifts. Now, when I was a child, okay, maybe I was, into the gifts and Santa Claus. But now that I'm older, it's not all about the gifts. It's about your family. It's about love, joy, and most importantly, Jesus. So who cares if, your significant other or your family or your friends don't give you gifts? I mean, that's their choice. If they don't want to give out gifts this year, then that's okay. You know what I mean? So I just...
That's facts right there.
Yeah.
And that's what we want for our beautiful people to understand, this holiday season. Because, it's not about the gifts.
Mhm.
It's not about how many, gifts you're going to get and how about this next person. Because people hold grudges like, wait a second, how come this person has five and only got two?
Right.
First off, just be grateful and thankful
That you got
yeah,
something.
that person got you something because that person went out their way to buy you something that from their heart.
Exactly.
They didn't have to do it, but you're over here like, shoot.
Yeah.
Well,
Having
I'll make sure not to give you anything since you gave me two. What? That's not what the holiday season is all about. Jesus is the reason for the season.
That's right.
That's all I'm going to say right there because we're not trying to get into religious here, but
yeah, I feel you. I absolutely see.
let's
Yep.
let's move on because that's literally giving me a headache. Let's speak about that because I just don't understand some people these days. I understand and it. No, I'm just keeping my mouth shut because well, no. The only thing I'm going to say is I'm probably going to get some hate from this. I don't care. This is my opinion, but I feel like it all starts at home of how you was raised. Because if you was raised like how we was, for example, then not to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you was raised respectful, to be proper to people, this and that. Look at us here. We don't have no issues. Like I don't be complaining. Like there's been some years of like I be seeing like for example, just for example, like there were some years where the Maya, she had like more gifts than I. Now, was I a little upset, like a little jealous? Oh yeah, just a little bit, but I didn't, burst out. I kept it to myself. But then also I was very thankful for the types of gifts that I have. Because again, that person they had to give me nothing, right? So just remember that, you guys. Remember that. Jesus is the reason for sins. That's all I'm going to say. So let's move on to this right here. Okay. So next up, the holiday season is a joyous time, but it can be a stressful time too. Sometimes due to the stress of the holiday season. Fights between couples and family members can become all too common. So, in fact, yourtango.com website that listed the top 10 holiday related fights. Some of the biggest fights included whose house to spend the holidays at. People will be thrown off there like, no, because my space is big, yours is tiny. Huh? Next, people feeling smothered by their families. And a mother-in-law telling her son's wife that she hates her cooking. Okay. So, Da'Maya, what do you find yourself arguing about during the holiday season? Wow.
Oh, that right there was a mother-in-law telling her son's wife that she can't cook.
That was harsh.
That caused some unfair drama right there. But what I find myself arguing about
during the holiday season.
Well, there's one that's coming to mind right now, but I feel like it's not just during the whoa, yeah.
Okay.
During the holiday time.
Okay.
Is waiting for your guests to arrive. Like we pick out a specific time to where we want to start eating, but no, we're waiting, like 10, 15 minutes. Like usually we're the first ones, to attend, to our family member's house. But no, we have to wait for the other guests to come and they be taking forever. Now they would be like, okay, we be here in 5 more minutes. We be here in 3 minutes. Where you at? Where you at? Like we're ready to eat here and you're not here. So
I can understand.
Yeah.
I can understand.
Yeah, that frustrates me so much. I mean, I don't say anything to them because I don't want to start a fight. But that's just the one thing that bugs me, and it be every year. just about, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I can understand that right there. I can
Yeah.
understand right there. With me, I don't be arguing, during the holiday season because
Mhm.
because I'm always, thankful and grateful
Exactly.
that
I mean, what is there to argue about anyways? Really?
right. I don't know why some people, this just with me, probably you guys can attest to this. Why do you guys always bring up things during the holidays?
Mm.
During Thanksgiving, Christmas. Those two are the biggest time of the year.
Mm-hmm. And then you find something to argue about.
That's so petty. And
It could
then
be something small, and y'all just
right,
find something to argue about.
and you make it to the extreme, right?
Mhm.
And then you decide, well, I'm done with you.
Yeah,
Don't have no contact with me. Like
that's ridiculous.
why do it during the holidays? Why do it in front of your family, in front of people, or perhaps strangers? Why can't you be an adult, be a grown person, and talk?
Take it somewhere else.
Yes. Or
Like,
talk to that person.
yeah, face to face, but not.
Not during the holidays.
Yeah.
Do it before it's Thanksgiving, before it's Christmas. Resolve that.
Mhm.
Don't bring it during the holidays. Because if somebody, when I get older, and I have my own place and stuff, and when I invite people over, if they do that, oh no, I'm immediately kicking them out because my space is not for that, of to be arguing, doing this or that.
Mm.
You take that outside, away from my house. Go down the street with that. And then once you have calmed down, I may invite you back in. But when I do invite you back in, you better make sure you got your act together. I'm serious. I'm so serious now. I know Da'Maya will not do that. I know our mom will not do that. I know some people in our family won't do that. But if you guys want to stay in my house and have a good time, you better resolve that before you enter because I'm not going to allow that. I'm sorry. That's just with me because that's negative.
It is negative.
My space is going to be all positive. That's all I have to say on today. You got any more to elaborate? Because I can't stand when family members do that.
I know, like the holidays is about, like I said, joy, peace, love. Why you had to bring in hate?
Some people are just like that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Off.
I mean, this is a time where not only Thanksgiving, but it could be any time where you be thankful for your loved ones, for your families, for whoever. Like, just don't come in with a negative vibe. Don't come in arguing. Like, if you have something to say that's not good, just keep it to yourself because we don't want to hear it. I certainly don't want to hear it. So, I mean, that's all I have to say. Just be grateful, be positive, have a positive mind. Just have good energy. My goodness. Jeez. But anyways, do you live your life or wait?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, you said that
Okay.
right.
Oh, okay. Do you live your life on do not disturb? Okay. Mean your silence at all breaking news alerts on your phone, message notifications, and your screen is not constantly lighting up. Where? Well, there's a writer for GQ who argues that you do not need to be notified about anything at all. In fact, the average person actually checks their phone at least 200 times a day. Wow, that's a lot. You will eventually see any message that's coming your way. So let's ask the question. Do you use your do not disturb function on your phone?
Yeah, I do. I have it set that this is for every day. I put it on Do Not Disturb at 10 p.m. every night.
Yeah, you do.
And it is from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then, throughout the day, I'd be receiving, notification of this or that. But mines, are silent because to me, I don't like to hear because my phone will constantly, if I do take it off silence, it's going to be like bing, 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 like every minute. I don't want to be hearing that. Like I can hear it, when I have, notifications, but I don't need to be hearing the sound like, dun, dun, like that drives me. But no, Mine's because during that time, why I do it at 10 p.m. is because I have did everything, in my day that I wanted to do. And around that time, I'm like relaxing, focused on
It's
me
your
time.
yeah,
Yeah, it's my time. And during that time, I don't want nobody. I don't care who you are. Nobody do not disturb me. Nobody during that time from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. because that's me time.
Mhm.
If you do disturb me during that time, you will receive an answer from me the next day. And it quite just depends because I know Brian Air Prince teacher, they're watching and I know they're probably saying, Damien, that's a flat lie you're telling. Well, I don't want to blast them, but they always interrupt me. They always pass the 10 p.m. time. They always, and sometimes I do respond to them, sometimes I don't. But it's just, yeah, because I don't like, again, I don't like to hear all that stuff. But what about you? Do you use Do Not Disturb onto your phone? So you like to the notifications?
I mean, I don't really get that many notifications. Don't.
Oh, yeah, because you're not on social media
Yeah,
anymore. That's
yeah.
right. So yeah. Well, what would you be checking? Like the news and stuff. To see what's happening. I know you probably don't.
Nope, I don't.
The weather.
Okay, the weather, yeah, but
messages, emails.
But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're the. Well, I don't want to. I'm not just keep my mouth shut, but yeah, you're the like. Um, I don't know what word I'm trying to use here, but yeah, you're not. Yeah, because since you're not.
I'm not active like I used to be on social media. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not on it anymore. So yeah, and that's we should probably speak. I didn't mean to cut you off, but we should probably speak about that, about the benefits of being on social media and what does it mean to be off of it, because you have been off of it for quite some time. I don't know how many years has it been.
I mean, it hasn't been that long. I mean,
but it's been quite some time, though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm still on I'm still on Facebook.
Yeah, but you're not like on.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not on Instagram. You're not on TikTok.
I rarely get on there.
Well, what's the other? Snapchat.
The only time I use Snapchat is for streaks. That's it.
Twitter. Well, now it's called.
I don't do that. No.
But yeah, we should probably discuss that in a future show because I'd be wanted to get off of it, but it always drags me back. It always does.
Yeah. Before I had tried to get off social media, but I said to myself, I couldn't do it. But this time, I'm not just that into it like I used to be.
Well, that's understandable, and that's you don't have to explain yourself, because probably some of our viewers probably maybe are wondering, they've been checking us out on socials, we have Instagram, YouTube, all that jazz. And, they're probably like wondering, well, we always see Damien on, on there, but where's Da'Maya? And you don't have to, explain to people, why you're not on social media. It's your choice.
Exactly.
It's not like you're asking everybody else, because that's your choice. And I'm very proud of that from you.
Thank you.
Because yeah, and you're welcome, because ever since we started this show, you've been staying true to yourself, because I don't even be showing you the comments, the clips, none of that. You just do this show and you go by your day.
Yep.
And that's wonderful.